One of the questions we get at California LightWorks quite often, especially with beginning growers, is how many plants can I put in my tent? Or how many plants can I put under a light in a particular size? And the truth is there's no right answer for that. It's all about growing preferences and the objectives and the conditions you have to deal with. Most growers are growing, they're starting with plants about 18 inches when they're in veg. They put them into flower, those will grow, those will extend to maybe 24 inches, more or less, depending on the strain. I would say that's the average, so you can figure a plant that big in a 3x3 tent, probably the maximum you could get would be 4 plants. You don't want a lot of overlap between the leaves among the plants. However, some people would choose to grow one big plant in this space, one large plant with a big expansive number of buds all around. The advantage is you probably get better yield with bigger plants because you have more node spaces, more buds on a larger plant. The downside is it takes much longer. You have to veg longer, get a bigger plant. It might be restrictive in a small grow space to have a big plant, but lots of growers will do one light over one big plant. Other growers will do 4, even 6 medium-sized plants in a 3x3 or 4x4 space. The other extreme, you can do something like Sea of Green, where you're doing a lot of very small plants in a concentrated level. Here you might put the plants, even after they're only 2 weeks old in veg, pack them tight. Then each plant will have one bud site, so you'll have a sea of green, a sea of buds. So you might even pack 20 or 30 plants even in a small space like this, still get pretty good results. But you should just remember, the more air circulation around a plant, the more room it has to take its natural shape without touching the leaves or overlapping of the shade of another plant, the better results you're going to get in general. So there is no magic number for the number of plants. It will vary widely with the strains you're using too. Autoflowers will stay much smaller, much compact. Some sativas, one plant would fill this whole space. But there's no right answer for that. You need to look at your objectives, how much space you have, how much time you're willing to spend to develop the plants.